Yes. Let's go with that. Let's go with that.
I agree.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna share something with you right quick. I was hang on. Yeah. I wrote something earlier today that I do want to re-go back over. No, not re-go back over, but I feel like re-go back over because I went over a number of times. So that means that's good for me. Re-go back over. That is bad English for you. But for me, it makes sense. And that's all that matters right now. But I was always minding my own business, as I always do. And this insight dropped in my remembrance. Some insights that you get are not brand new, but things that you remember that you learned that you never put an insight to its facts. It's something that you learned, but you did not, at the time when you learned it, you did not take the time to extract all the principles from it. It just happened. Something had happened. Something went a particular way, whether you liked it or not. But when we are in a place of our life where we are not practicing extraction, where it's almost like the mindset of, now that'll teach. Usually when a person say, now that'll teach, they've extracted a principle out of it, and it's like, I can run with that. You know. And so even though that is the language amongst leaders, teachers, that is also that same language we should carry no matter where we are. That everything that happens to us is a teach, and it's supposed to teach us first. And how it teaches us first is to be able to extract the principle out of the situation that did happen, because you were there, you were a part of it, and you were in it. So when you begin to practice that, you will see that you know more than what you're giving yourself credit for. You really do. You just don't take the time out to write the notes, to think it through, to really ponder on it. And so I'm minding my own business, and my mind ramshot with thoughts of how I allowed, that's important, how I allowed myself to be taken in by the tickle of, I need you. I need your help. I want to do something. And because I didn't have enough of that, apparently I thought I did, or I wouldn't have connected or responded the way I did. And none of the responses were wrong. Nothing that I ever did was wrong. But what it did do was take me out of the loop of where God was taking me, and it caused me to have to take longer to get where I needed to go. And there's nothing like taking the wrong exit, and you are clearly aware that you took the wrong exit, and you know you got to make the whole turn and do it again. Barking about it does no good. You still need to go get in that traffic because you took the wrong exit. When you clearly had a way to go, but maybe if I take this way, it'll be quicker. Not knowing that there was construction that diverted it, and the way it was before, it's no longer. And so when you take that exit that you remember, that will take you where you think you want to go, and it kind of take you on a whole loop up, it's like, wait, what is this? Yeah, there was some construction in that space that they didn't call you about, and your memory told you that you can take that exit, not the instructions. Now your GPS is saying you in 3 miles make an exit. You like, no, this exit right here is gonna take me where I gotta go. In 1982, listen, this exit in 1982 took me where I needed to go. I mean, it got me right there. And your instructions are clearly saying in the whole call, in 3 miles, take exit 32. I don't know if I believe. And
Oh yeah.
and because you think you know what you're doing, and you do, because it's old information. And so I was functioning with an old mindset, not like it was bad, but my old heart set, old mindset, and I was responding to situations, even though I was hearing God's instructions. This opportunity that I was looking for came and asked me to exit off the freeway. And because I know where I'm at. I'm not lost. Right. I am not lost. But what I was diverting the plan, making it longer, and adding extra time to my life unnecessarily. You see what I'm saying? So what I wrote was this: some encouragements are designed to push you out of alignment of his plan. Debt and failure will soon follow while they look on. Debt and failure will soon follow as they look on, because they've encouraged you to do something other than what God told you to do. And where they encourage you does not mean that it's bad, but it does mean that's not what God said. When you're not sure of who you are, and this is what I wrote, when you are not sure of your path, and an encouraging word from someone who seems to know more than you, that we give them credit for, they're not thinking it, that's us thinking it. We can give permission to detour what he has said. And I want to encourage you, whatever, and it's important that you are clear on what God has told you, or as clear as you can be, and only do that. When someone else comes along, they're not trying to deter you. And then there are some who will encourage you to see you run in a circle just to see if you can do it or not. They want to challenge you to see if you will fail or not. And they will live the next 2 or 3 years watching you to see if you will fail at the thing that they encourage you to do that has nothing to do with what God said. And so you must be mindful to know the difference, to know that, you know what, I appreciate that encouraging word from you. I really do. Thank you. But this is what God told me to do. And matter of fact, I'm going to take what you said in mind and I'm going to plug it in when God gives me the opportunity. You're not neglecting the word, because they may be able to see something in you that you don't see in yourself. And so because of that, you're like, man, if it was me, I would. It's like, yes, I can see that. I can see how that would fit in what God is telling me to do. But that's not what I heard. If somewhere down the road, he tells me to go that way, I'm going to be ready, because you prepare me with your encouraging words. Yeah. So I found myself in that place, and it put me in a loop I didn't want to be in, but I was in said loop. You know how you can't get off the bridge. You just have to follow through. And sometimes we are in places where we need to follow through because we got on a bridge that we was never supposed to get on. But here we are, high in the air, on the bridge, clearly aware that we can't get off and that we made the wrong decision. But even knowing it, have total clarity. You can have total clarity that you made the not best decision. It's not right or wrong, because if you on that, all roads lead back to where you're trying to go. Right. They do. Yeah, but it's just going to take you longer. And so when we fret where we are, I should be here by now. Yeah, you should. What we ought to do is look back over our life and look to see where we took the opinion of someone else of what turn we ought to make, as opposed to following the instruction that we were clearly hearing. Yeah. So if you feel I should be somewhere else by now, more likely than not, you made someone else responsible for your encouragement, your push, your what you think I ought to do. their prayer instead of you following what you was hearing. If you look back, now own it. So then that word that you were supposed to hear way before now can redirect your life and take you into those little valleys and show you little hideaways and shortcuts that you didn't know existed, and say, get off now, make a left right here, make a left. You in a neighborhood, it's like, where am I at? You in a neighborhood that you scared of, but you find yourself back on the main street. It's like, oh, I didn't even know this was back here. Have you ever done that? I have. I'm like, what? I didn't even know this was back here. Right. I would have never known it was back here for my entire life had I not made one wrong turn.
Yeah.
But sometimes I would have never known. It wasn't in my path to ever know that was back there. There are some experiences in sin that we were never supposed to experience. We ended up over there because we missed a turn somewhere. And we say, I didn't know this was even back here. Right. You was never supposed to experience it. Mm-hmm. And then because you where you at, you have experienced it now. But understanding that you were never supposed to experience the long route. You were never supposed to experience the shortcuts. You were never supposed to experience, I'm not sure where I'm at. You were never supposed to experience that. What we were only supposed to experience is, I'm hearing the instruction and I'm following it, even if I don't know the end of the destination. I don't know the sights I'm going to see, but I'm sure of the word that I am hearing, to the point I know I'm get where I'm supposed to go. Amen. I know I'm going to get where I'm supposed to go. I know I'm going to get where I'm supposed to go. Yeah. But see, there's that clause. You got to make sure you're listening to the right voice and not just excitement moment of, yeah, I'm gonna get where I'm supposed to go. Yeah. There's stipulations to that. But listen, I just want to encourage you. That word, encourage you. Not so that I can get you off task, but just to add to you, so you'll know you're on the right track in the direction that God Himself is telling you to go. And for you to be responsible for that. And I'm responsible for my path, and I see that you are responsible for yours. So there you go. Amen. Yes, indeed.